Awesome, man. Well, look, you probably need no introduction, but for the purposes of this video, give me one. My name's David.
Hey, I'm Varun from HighLevel.
You sure are. Okay, so tell me, what do you do at HighLevel? How did you become involved at HighLevel?
So, HighLevel sales and marketing software. Both Sean and me have known each other for a long time. We decided to build software for small and for SMBs, and I mean, HighLevel is what we built.
And tell me about that, like the decision to build for SMB. Right now, so many software platforms, I think, are trying to go enterprise right off the bat. We want to build an enterprise solution. You guys took the opposite approach. Tell me about that.
Well, we've always been passionate about SMB. The first business that both of us were involved in was an answering service.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, and the answering service was sold to SMB, so we've always been passionate. When we first started building software, we were building an invoicing app for SMB. We built job dispatching for SMB, and those are all the failed products before we landed on HighLevel.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys already had a vision. You wanted to help the small business owner actually succeed and help the medium-sized business get even bigger.
Yeah.
Tell me about the decision to go CRM, because I mean, what sounds like what you worked on earlier was like point solutions, right?
Yeah.
This is huge. I mean, HighLevel isn't just a CRM. It's a CRM that has dozens and dozens of point solutions built into it already, right?
Yeah.
So tell me, what made you guys go so ambitious that you wanted to do an entire CRM just for SMBs?
So when we started, the vision with HighLevel was how do we get more sales for small business?
Yep.
And most small businesses get found using reviews today on Google, Facebook, wherever it is.
Yep.
So our goal was to help generate reviews for small business. But once those leads start to come in, or you start getting business, that needs to sit somewhere.
Yep.
So we didn't start as a CRM, but we became a CRM through that process.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. So the CRM evolved out of the needs of the people you were serving, as opposed to a vision you guys already had.
Exactly.
That's cool. You know, so much of your product roadmap, is it also that same, is that the same strategy you guys have for developing the product now? Because it feels that way.
Yeah, exactly. We build exactly what our customers tell us to build. We have a public ideas list that we have all of our customers go put ideas on and vote on. And that is a large part of how we build our roadmap.
That's amazing. I think so often as software companies, and I can attest to, working at some, I think a lot of times we get caught up with our own vision of what the customer should want, that we forget we've got customers we could be talking to right now who could give us the answers of what they want.
Exactly.
And we can execute on that.
Well, and there's a lot of times we've told customers that what they're asking for is crazy, but we still build it because they ask us for it.
Ah, that's the key. I think so often as tech leaders, we think, why do they want something that seems silly to us or doesn't make logical sense?
Yeah.
And we do want to do things, either we listen to them, but don't inform them of a better way to do it, or we don't do it because we think, they don't need, they should be doing it a better way.
They don't know what they're asking for.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you guys are kind of doing both. You guys are deciding, you know what, we're going to both ask them and we're going to make sure we inform them.
Exactly. I mean, a good example of this is with email. We did not have a drag and drop email builder where you can build these fancy emails for a long time. And what we used to tell them is people don't read or open those type of emails. Like just send email like a person would send it. Just type something up and send it. But people kept asking us for that email builder and eventually we built it. But it turns out the reason they kept asking is if you're selling services to a small business, they want a newsletter to go out.
Right.
They don't know what it does, but they know they want that service to be done for them.
100%.
And so serving the agencies, we just needed to make sure that they were able to do that. So a lot of times, the reason your customer is asking might be completely different where, they're just trying to prove that they're getting a job done to the SMB. Yeah.
Right. So did you have that vision going into it? Did you decide along the way, like, you know what, there's a better way to do this as a software company? Like, we could be listening and have a great feedback mechanism going on, a feedback loop, as opposed to dictating top down what they should be doing?
No, so I think it's a combination of both all the time. You listen to your customers, maybe about 20-30% of our roadmap is dictated by us because from a vision perspective, we know where we want to go.
Okay.
But how we get there and what are the different pieces that we put together, we definitely listen to our customers.
Dude, that's amazing. So I got to ask, what are some of the things you're excited about coming up with GoHighLevel right now that you guys are building?
I mean, AI really is exciting. I think most companies now have pivoted to building AI and AI agents.
Yep.
I think the way software gets sold will completely change because most businesses will buy AI employees. I don't think they're going to buy software anymore.
Okay.
They want someone to come in and get the job done. Not, hey, I bought a tool and now I need to log in every day and do this work. I just want AI to do it for me. So
basically they'd be paying for outcomes as opposed to the tool that then they have to figure out how to generate the outcomes with.
exactly.
Interesting.
And even with things like appointments, if a customer is calling in and you had a voice agent that could just talk to your customers and book appointments in for you,
Yep.
you don't need a front desk, you don't need a calendar. So even with traditional booking forms, if you called in and the AI already knew who you were, it knew what services you came in for last time, who you booked with, and it could just get the booking done. Hey, do you want to come in for the same services? Yes. Can I schedule you in for 10 tomorrow? Yes. And you hang up. That's much better than going to a website and filling up a form.
100%. And then as a business, it's much easier to, I guess, plan your budget if you know the outcomes that you're getting are going to be one-to-one with what you're paying. So rather than paying for a tool and hoping I get enough outcome to offset the cost, it's like, no, I'm paying for 10 bookings. I know what 10 bookings are worth to me with my conversion rate. Like, then I know we'll recoup our money if I pay for the service. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's amazing. So talk about how HighLevel is embracing that.
I mean, across the board, whether it's with the team or with the product, that is our big focus now. We're rolling out the AI employee. We rolled it out at Summit yesterday.
Yeah, I heard about it.
Yeah, and this is, I think, the idea that we're going to push the company towards is how do we start building all of these AI agents that can provide small businesses with outcomes instead of just putting tools in their hands.
100%. Well, and it's cool because you're doing both. It seems like you're giving them the tools to do it themselves, but you're also layering on agents that can produce the outcomes they want for them, and then giving them the choice of what they want to do. Well, and giving them the choice, and I've always been a fan of this, of you developing a product and a feature, but then also developing a way for someone else to monetize that feature in their own sales process, right? When they're an agency or something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, amazing. Okay, shameless plug time, because I have to do it. If you're a small business right now and you're debating, maybe you're on an industry-specific CRM, maybe you're on a big CRM that won't give you the time of day, what's your advice to them?
Well, I think they should move because
I think so too.
If you're paying per seat, if you're paying per contact, if you're doing any of those crazy things, it's time to move.
100%. And they should move to HighLevel.
For sure.
Man, it has been great talking to you. Thanks so much, dude.
Thank you so much.
It's fun, huh? Dude, I love driving around in this thing.
Oh, wow. And the acceleration's amazing.
Dude, isn't it? It's such a beast. It's actually hard to drive slow and it wants to be so fast.